Hi, good evening, everyone. Yeah, I'm Ferry Cordial Mulianto from of ACC Global. I have two guest special here. One from the Miss Vivian Chow, University of Dundee, and the other person is my student. His name is Ignatius Dodo Leontino Bucci. Hi, yeah,
Hi,
good to see you guys. Yeah,
hi, Mr.
so
Perry.
yeah,
How are you?
fine. Hope these guys stay safe there. Yeah. Okay. Maybe I will go over to Miss Vivian Cho first for introducing the school and the location and ranking programs, please. Maybe you can tell us more about the University of Dundee overall.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I just want to briefly introduce myself. So I'm Vivian, as Ferry mentioned earlier. So my name is Vivian. I'm actually the regional manager for the University of Dundee, and I'm based in the region. So basically, I'm now uh, broadcasting from Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. Okay. In terms of the University of Dundee, so the very first question that I always have from students is, where is Dundee? Yeah, so I just want to show you a map. So you probably can have a look on where Dundee is actually
Okay.
located. Just give me a second.
Sure.
Okay, can you see it? I just need to put it on full screen.
Yeah. Perfect.
So yeah, basically Dundee is located in Scotland, and you can see from the map, the major cities of Edinburgh and Glasgow are just a short trip away. So basically, Edinburgh is actually the capital city of Scotland. And then Dundee is the fourth largest city in Scotland with a population of about 150K. And then it's a small but really compact city. And you can see from what is written on the slide. So it's very well connected by train and flights. Something to really emphasize, um, Scotland is also one of the home to some of the world's most scenic railway lines. So for you to travel by train within Scotland, right, it's actually more than a transport option. It's an
Mhm.
experience in itself. Yep. In terms of the university, so just now you actually watched some video on the university. So it's a really compact university that's just located right at the heart of the city center. So while the compact city center has an ideal location in the heart of Dundee, so it's really about 5 minutes stroll from the city's best shop, bar, art and leisure venue. But it remains quiet and also relaxed, and also provide for all aspects of students' lives. Currently, we are hosting roughly about 12,500 students, 3,000 international students from 180 countries. And then apart from that, Dundee University Student Association is also has been named as one of the best student union in Scotland, and is one of the
Mm,
best anywhere in the UK.
impressive.
In terms of just now, yeah, I just want to touch a bit on the ranking. It's
Yeah.
really just to brief through. So we are a top 30 university. So we are currently ranked 28 in the UK on the latest Complete University Guide 2022. And its employability is something really important. And for most of the students, right, you probably will consider about, employability coming to a university. So we are ranked one of the top, world top 200 university for graduate employment rate. We received a score of 72.2% out of 100 for our graduate employment rate, and a ranking of 159 in the world. In terms of subject ranking, so you can have a look at yourself. Um, those are the top 10 subjects that we are actually ranked on the Complete University Guide. Yeah, so that's all from me.
How about like one of my students taking digital marketing. What
Mm-hmm.
rank is that? What is that rank? Temporary, like right now, like
Because overall, all our courses rank top 30 in the UK.
I see.
Yeah,
I
because
see.
I don't really have a specific ranking for marketing, but
Uh-huh.
I would like to emphasize for the overall subject ranking, right? We are
Hmm.
ranked top 30 in the UK for
I see.
all our subjects. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Does University of Dundee have internship program to their students? if yes, what is the salary range, please?
Yeah, so definitely we have a number of internship opportunities. So one of them is being what we call the global internship.
I
So
see.
global internship is actually an opportunity delivered by Pagoda Project. It's
Mm.
available for postgraduate students in the area of business, law, and also energy studies. So
Yeah.
in this case, right, students are able to choose um, country. I mean, they are able to do an internship outside of the UK. So there are a few countries that they can choose from. One of them are being China, Vietnam, and then we have also you can actually do it in Manchester in the UK as well. And then the other one, if I'm not wrong, is Mexico. But if you go onto our website, if you just type onto the search column and put in global internship, then you will be able to look at the details. In terms of whether or not if it's a paid internship, right, it really depends on which country that you are going on and what kind of job, and is also depending on the internship company in terms of like whether or not it's paid and the salary range. Yeah.
Mm.
And then there are all kind of jobs from internship to volunteering to work experience opportunity that can actually be found on what we call a search on the website called Job Shop. So you can actually go on
Mm.
Job Shop on the university website to search for internship, to search for any work experience
Uh-huh.
opportunities that you would like to go for. In fact, we have Dodo today here. Dodo will be able
Yeah.
to talk about his internship experience in Dundee.
Yes, please, Dodo. In bahasa or English, whatever.
Oke, mungkin saya pakai bahasa saja biar
Yeah.
enak ya.
Uh-uh.
Jadi saya pernah ambil internship, tapi memang waktu itu mencari-cari sendiri. Nah, kebetulan saya kan di bidang energi, sorry, master di bidang energi. Jadi saya mencari
Uh-huh.
perusahaan-perusahaan yang terkait dengan energi. Waktu itu di Aberdeen ada Premier Oil yang sekarang sudah ganti
Oh.
nama jadi Labor Energy. Tapi waktu itu dia bilang dia sedang tidak menerima yang bagian finance karena dia menerima yang lebih ke engineeringnya. Nah, jadi saya coba cari ke Indonesia, akhirnya balik ke Indonesia dan ya dapat di Indonesia dan internship di sana, seperti itu. Ya.
Oke. Dapat digaji juga itu, Mas Dodo?
Iya, digaji juga.
Wih,
Tapi
lumayan.
tapi kan karena waktu itu Jakarta sedang red zone ya. Pas
Iya,
saya
iya.
pulang itu, jadi saya internshipnya itu full online. Mereka juga nggak ada di kantor, jadi semua pakai Teams. Ya.
Jadi Mas Dodo nggak balik ke Indonesia, cuma di sana terus ya?
Balik ke Indonesia
Oh,
waktu
sempet.
itu. Ya, karena
Oh,
saya kira
oke.
kan kita harus datang ke kantor. Ternyata begitu saya datang malah jadi red zone.
Berapa lama di Indonesia?
Kemarin tuh 2 bulan. 2 bulan setelah itu
Oke.
balik lagi. Ya, seperti itu.
Oke. Nice.
Ya.
Kalau boleh tahu berapa range-nya salary-nya?
Karena hanya online ya, dan kita juga mereka istilahnya cuman kasih pocket money lah. Sekitar 2 jutaan lah itu sebulan. Nah, tapi kan lumayan kan di Indonesia.
Gede.
Ya,
per bulan tuh ya?
Iya, sebulan.
Oke.
Dan kita hanya di rumah kan.
Ya.
Anggap saja belajar tapi dibayar gitu. Ya.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Ignatius. Okay, back to Ms. Vivian again. Now, what's the most popular course at University of Dundee from the Indonesian or Asian student perspective?
Okay, so we do offer quite a number of courses, but from what is actually popular for our Indonesian students, which means that most inquiries from Indonesia actually are for our business courses. So in terms of business, right, we have also the conversion degree. So conversion degree is open to business and non-business graduate with multiple specialism. So like courses ranging from Islamic finance to digital marketing to international business combined with management. So those are the courses that are actually very popular among the Indonesian. Other than that, we also have this course which we always get lots of inquiries. So this is the one where in the area of energy, law and policy.
Oh.
So this is where Dodo is currently in. So the courses include international and energy studies and energy economics, or international oil and gas policy is also something that is very popular. So the other two up and coming subjects that we actually see among the Indonesian, which are public health. We got quite a number of inquiries on that recently, on public health, and also medical education. So medical education is actually a distant learning course where we do have a number of Indonesian students are currently doing it, which means that you don't really have to be in Dundee, but you can actually do medical education online on a distant learning arrangement.
What do they learn in this medical studies?
So it's for applicant who is interested to teach in the education. I mean, in education, but it's more towards the medical side. So for example, nurses or doctors or some of the medical researchers, if they are interested to move to actually be an educator within this area, so medical education is something that they would be interested in.
So they have to be doctors then?
Not necessarily. Something I would say health related, science related, medical.
Health science.
Yeah, science related.
I see. Interesting. So what do you think, Mr. Ignatius, about mengenai fasilitas dan segalanya waktu mengambil jurusan ini? Ya, mungkin jadi, lebih diskret. Ya, silakan.
Jadi untuk fasilitas di sini tuh sangat lengkap ya, karena sangat terbantu sekali untuk belajar. Yang waktu semester kemarin itu saya kan intake Januari 2021. Waktu itu UK masih lockdown, fully lockdown, dan kita memang nggak bisa ketemu tatap muka di kelas. Bahkan di jalan pun sepi gitu. Kalau kita keluar aja sepi gitu, seperti kota mati. Nah, di sini university mempersiapkan kita pakai bukan provider sih, pakai Teams lah. Ya, kita di sini pakai Teams dan kelas fully online. Tetapi lecturernya siap sedia selalu jika kita hubungi kalau ada pertanyaan, dan mereka juga selalu buka office hour. Office hour itu bisa 1 jam kita bisa discuss dengan mereka, dengan profesor, dengan lecturernya. Lalu kemudian juga kita dibantu juga untuk ada reimbursement ya. Waktu itu kan saya pertama kali ke Dundee dari Edinburgh, saya mendarat di Edinburgh. Ada reimbursement waktu itu, saya di reimburse untuk taksi. Yang kedua, saya pulang dari Indonesia. Dari Indonesia untuk internship itu saya harus kuarantin karena Indonesia tiba-tiba masuk red list UK. Itu dia. Jadi harus karantina selama 10 hari di hotel dekat bandara Edinburgh. Tapi university sangat royal sekali mau mereimburse-nya itu. Itu yang saya apresiasi sekali dari University of Dundee, seperti itu.
Nice.
Gitu sih.
Terima kasih.
Lalu ada ini juga webinar gratis juga dari university.
Oh,
kadang-kadang,
gitu.
Ya. Dia selalu di sini pokoknya lecturernya itu sangat concern terhadap studentsnya, terhadap knowledge studentsnya. Mereka selalu men-sharingkan dari email tuh, selalu men-sharingkan link-link untuk webinar, untuk siapa pembicaranya. Pembicara juga nggak main-main, kadang-kadang dari UN, dari PBB, terus dari macam-macam profesional lah, gitu, yang terkait di bidangnya. Karena saya di bidang energi, jadi kebanyakan ya seminar-seminar untuk energi gitu. dan ekonomi. Seperti itu Pak Ferry.
Thank you. Oke.
Sangat-sangat royal. Oh, lalu akses ke jurnal juga, jurnal-jurnal internasional yang top bintang 5, 5 stars itu jurnal-jurnalnya bisa juga bebas. Biasanya kan kalau kita kan harus berlangganan, subscribe ya.
Ya, subscribe.
Dan bayar kan. Kalau ini karena kita masuk melalui institusi University of Dundee, jadi gratis. Jadi sangat diperkaya lah kita pengetahuan kita di sini, seperti itu.
Jadi banyak yang tidak ditemukan di Indonesia, di situ banyak sekali ya, yang
banyak sekali. Saya sangat bersyukur sekali ya bisa masuk ke sini. Seperti itu.
Okay. Back to you again, Ms. Vivian Chow. Thank you, Mr. Ignatius. Nah, sekarang, is there any Indonesian or Asian student community at Dundee? Who's the best answer? You, Mike. Okay, please go ahead.
Yeah, probably I can just talk about what we have in Dundee, and then Dodo will be able to sort of like emphasize more. So yes, we have a really active Malaysian and Singaporean society within Dundee, but the Malaysian and society association actually welcome everyone because they actually do a lot of activities together. They actually celebrate festival together. If you really feel a little bit of homesick, you probably want to talk to them because they are the one who cook your local food, and then they have lots of gatherings. So I guess Dodo will be able to talk more about this. Yeah, so I'm not sure whether if Dodo have been part of those kind of associations. I don't know whether if you have any Indonesians society in Dundee.
Oh, untuk Indonesian Society itu sepertinya tidak ada ya, karena
tidak ada ya.
Hitungannya orang Indonesia jarang di University of Dundee ini. Cuman kayak saya juga ada beberapa teman dari Malaysia ya, kadang-kadang suka gabung. Mereka suka invite saya untuk join aktivitas mereka seperti ya hangout bersama, terus kadang-kadang juga diajak untuk masak bersama, waktu itu terakhir masak nasi kandar ala Malaysia gitu. Seperti itu. Tapi ya nggak pernah ya saya nggak pernah merasa sepi lah istilahnya, karena ada teman-teman juga kan di kelas itu.
Berapa orang satu kampus kalau dilihat selama ini, Mas?
Kalau satu kampus itu karena saya tuh kan di center. Karena saya ambil energi, jadi saya di center sendiri, Center of Energy. Aduh, saya ini agak lupa nih, sorry. MLP, Center of Energy, Petroleum, Mineral, Law and Policy. Nah, itu saya satu kelas itu bisa ada ya 40 orang lah.
Orang Indonesia?
Oh, enggak. Itu udah gabung mix semua dari berbagai negara. Kebanyakan dari Afrika, karena mereka kan memang ekonominya dibangun dari energi gitu. Seperti itu. Banyak orang-orang hebat dah di sini. Iya.
Kalau di Indonesia 3 orang sudah ketemu atau 5 orang, 10 orang?
Jujur saya belum ketemu orang Indonesia. masih sama om saya di sini yang Indonesia.
Oke.
Ya, tapi kalau tetangga tuh ada orang Indonesia, ada beberapa yang orang Indonesia yang ikut suaminya tinggal di sini.
Oke. Bukan kuliah tapi ya kayaknya.
Bukan kuliah. Jadi ya kadang-kadang kalau ini ada kumpul sama-sama itu masak bareng gitu. Seperti itu sih kehidupan sosialnya di sini.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Why? Back to you, Miss Vivian. Why Dundee versus other UK university? Feel free to elaborate the USPs.
Okay, basically I would say Dundee is really a very student-centric city because the student population in this city is pretty high. It's actually 1 in 7. So the business, the restaurants, all those shops are actually built for the students around the campus as well. And then in terms of the support, right, I would say that we have really, really great support for our students. So what our lecturers always emphasize that is actually the personal touch between the students and the lecturer. So we have a group of really friendly academic staff. Whenever you have any question or problem, you don't really have to make an appointment to see them, because they probably will have their door open, because Dundee practice what they call open door policy. Yep. And I would really think that it's a perfect city to live in as a student, because it's very affordable. It's not expensive. And then things are pretty centralized. It's very easy to adapt. It's not, I wouldn't say that it's a big metropolitan city, but it's definitely a city where once you have arrived, you feel really comfortable, because everything is just within easy reach. You don't really have to stress about taking bus, taking public transport to the campus, try to figure out how to get grocery, because the moment that you landed in that city, right, you will just think that everything is so easy, because the grocery store is just 5 minutes away from the campus. The accommodation is just really close by, just close by from the campus as well. So if you have class until like 4 p.m., but the grocery store closed at 5, you still have plenty of time to do your grocery, so you don't really have to worry about and then one of my students actually mentioned, if you stay in Dundee, you actually save lots of money to travel around, because the cost of living in Dundee is very affordable. So you can save up and do quite a bit of traveling around Scotland, because Scotland is really a beautiful country, and it's very easy to get out of Dundee as well. So for example, train station is just like 5 minutes walk from the campus, where you can hop onto a train and go to Glasgow for 1 hour, 15 minutes. I mean, the journey is just 1 hour, 15 minutes, or you can go to Edinburgh, which is just 1 hour. I believe that Dodo has traveled to Edinburgh so many times. Yeah, so basically it's a good place for students, relax, and you get to save a lot of money.
Okay, great to hear that. So during pandemic, what's the assistance given to the students to help them cope with the situation?
Okay, so Dundee continue to do everything to ensure there's a safe environment for our staff and students. So we have introduced various measures to ensure safe teaching methods and also accommodation, while at the same time providing high quality teaching, opportunity for safe social interaction, and access to healthcare. So those are the focus that Dundee have during the pandemic. So what we do, we offer teaching in a blended mixture of online and face-to-face teaching. So we know that there are students actually have complications traveling to Dundee at the moment. So for some of the courses, we offer online if the students are not able to travel on time or to arrive on time in Dundee. So these are one of the support. And then for students coming through a red list country, which in the past, Indonesia was considered a red list country. The University of Dundee had agreed to cover the cost of managed quarantine. So which means that so those are the arrangements that we had for our students in the past. But now Indonesia no longer on the red list, so you don't really have to worry about that.
Jadi nggak perlu lagi ya, no need deh.
And then of course we do have student health services to provide advice, assistance, and support to you. So for example, if you are feeling really ill or you are anxious about the pandemic, or you find you don't feel comfortable to sort of like interact, those kind of things, we do have support in place. Like for example, you can speak to people from the inquiry center. We also have this global room where you can go and mix around. Go and know new friends and stuff like that, because we know that the pandemic is really tough, especially when you are away and far away from your family members. So those are the support in place that we have given to our students. In fact, we can hear from Dodo, because I think Dodo has experienced the pandemic in the UK. So what are the situation like? Dodo will be the right person who can actually share with us his experience.
Okay. Jadi semester kemarin itu Januari saya memang online full online karena lockdown. UK lockdown sampai ya full sampai bulan-bulan Mei itu kita sudah mulai lockdown levelnya diangkat sampai level 0 itu. Kemudian semua dari rumah lah pokoknya. Kita nggak boleh ke kampus karena hanya boleh ke library yang open. Tapi itu juga tidak 24 jam karena biasanya library kan 24 jam. Tapi semenjak pandemi kemarin library tidak 24 jam. Jadi paling ya saya sih nggak ke library ya karena semua sudah bisa diakses dari webnya Dundee, My Dundee. Jadi untuk menjaga juga keamanan orang-orang di rumah, jadi ya bisa diakses lah. Itulah bagusnya di sini gitu. Kemudian challenge-nya itu ya kita paling agak sulit untuk ketemu lecturer-nya karena kita kan nggak boleh ketemu orang luar lah, nggak boleh ngundang orang waktu itu ya. Level 4 level 4 ya kalau nggak salah deh, lockdown
tinggi
level 4
tinggi.
ya itu kita masih red list semua, itu nggak boleh undang orang, pokoknya nggak boleh, jadi di rumah aja. Paling boleh tuh hanya ke grocery store, cuman boleh buat beli bahan makanan, minuman lah untuk seminggu. Itu juga harus kita bersihkan karena benar-benar istilahnya di sini mencekam sekali gitu, waktu menakutkan lah gitu.
Sepi sekali ya Pak?
Sepi sekali, orang-orang jarang ada yang keluar karena mereka kan juga diwajibkan di rumah gitu. Ya baru ketemu teman-teman itu, kita janjian itu waktu bulan-bulan Mei. Kita ketemu di Magdalene Park, ada taman di sini besar, bisa waktu itu kan karena menjelang juga summer kan, suhu udah mulai panas ya, sudah matahari sudah mulai bersinarnya sampai jam-jam 8 malam, masih terang. Jadi kita pertama kali ketemu teman-teman dari center energi itu ya itu bulan-bulan Maret ya, baru kenalan di situ dan ya mulai bersosialisasi seperti biasa gitu. Tapi sebelumnya itu kita benar-benar wajib di dalam rumah.
Itu kalau misalkan mau ke grocery itu bisa anytime atau seminggu sekali atau apa, gimana, diperiksa nggak?
Oh bisa anytime, cuman kan karena kita di rumah ini satu bareng family di sini, saya kan bareng om dan tante saya, jadi kadang ya seminggu sekali gitu, hanya beli bahan-bahan pokok saja, raw food lah untuk diolah di rumah gitu. Kalau buka setiap hari kok itunya, grocery store seperti itu.
Dari jam berapa sampai jam berapa Mas?
Ada namanya Tesco. Biasanya Tesco itu buka 24 jam. Tapi karena kemarin itu pas lockdown itu dia buka cuma sampai jam-jam 10 gitu. Kemudian ada namanya Lidl. Lidl itu yang istilahnya harganya lebih murah lah, bisa kompetitif lah. Itu jam 9 sudah tutup gitu. Sekarang jam 10 sudah baru tutup. Udah normal kembali lah di sini pokoknya, udah mulai normal. Tapi tetap gitu, jaga jarak.
Kayak Indofood gitu ya?
Iya, kayak Indofood.
Gitu, Pak. Terus restoran tutup ya?
Full tutup semua ya. Jadi yang buka itu hanya grocery stores untuk beli bahan makanan saja. Semua yang lain-lain tutup semua. Tempat wisata pun tutup. Kalau ketahuan kita bisa didenda beberapa ribu pound sterling gitu. Kalau ketahuan keluar kota ya, distrik, istilahnya keluar distrik dari Dundee lah, keluar Dundee itu kita nggak boleh.
Jadi area makanan yang beli tersebut itu di area Dundee aja?
Iya, di area Dundee kita boleh shopping di area Dundee aja gitu Pak. Kalau di area luar, ya kalau ketahuan itu nanti bisa kena denda atau hitungannya kriminal lah di sini kalau melanggar itu, kriminal.
That's like Malaysia then. The send radius ya, 1 kilometers, right?
Iya radiusnya gitu.
Radiusnya. Nggak dipraktikkan di Indonesia. Indonesia nggak ada batas, no limit Indonesia. Oke. Ini ada pertanyaan nih ya. This is a question like, what language is used on campus more often? like British or America, or there is a special like which is in teaching and learning activities? Both of you
It's
can answer. I think yeah, anything. Yeah. Please,
English, I would say.
English, yeah, British, right?
Yeah,
Definitely English, yeah. If you
yeah,
Yeah,
can
so,
speak British, you can speak British, or American, you can speak
yeah,
American, or
but
even
it's
in
English.
Australia, you can speak
Yeah,
Australian here. But the
yeah,
point is
but
English, you know.
yeah, it's English.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I have one question for Dodo because a lot of students actually worry about the Scottish accent
yeah.
because they think that the Scottish accent is actually very difficult to understand. So, from an
Yeah.
international student's point of
Yeah.
view, what do you
Yeah.
experience?
That was my very obstacle. The first obstacle I got here is the Scottish accent. You know, if you talk to them, kalian ngomong sama mereka itu, kalian tuh benar-benar harus, karena pertama kali saya sampai di Bandara Dundee kan, saya setelah dicek pas pasport itu mereka, "Are you going to Dundee?" Sorry. Kadang-kadang suka apa ya, suka seperti kurang jelas karena mereka tuh, kalau saya kira tuh karena mereka sudah terbiasa ya, mereka tuh
Slang, guys, slang.
slang dan pertama slang dan jarang buka mulut. Kalau orang Amerika kan masih jelas ya ngomong, karena kita
Yeah,
kan dari Indonesia biasa kan American English ya.
yeah, American
Tapi
English.
kalau British accent tuh ini agak sulit. Nah, tapi lama-lama nggak usah khawatir, lama-lama ya
Biasa.
terbiasa juga, mulai mengerti apa maksud mereka gitu. Jadi intinya tuh kalau ngomong sama mereka ambil aja predikat sama objeknya. Ya, kalau dari kalimat seperti itu. Itu sih kalau dari saya sih. Emang sulit, awal-awal sulit.
Nah, ini pertanyaan lagi nih, mau tanya Mas Ignatius. This is about the cost, Miss Vivian. In 1 year, what is the cost of living? Kira-kira berapa pound sterling gitu?
Oke. Saya bantu jawab ya. Ini sepengetahuan saya, karena kan di sini saya jujur hidup bersama om dan tante saya. Om saya karena kebetulan jadi dosen di sini tapi beda jurusan. Jadi teman-teman Indonesia yang nanti ambil jurusan accounting finance nanti akan ketemu satu orang dosen Indonesia namanya Pak Rulian Siotang. Nah, kalau di sini flat itu bisa kira-kira 300 pound lah sebulan ya, 300 pound sterling sebulan. Dan seperti yang tadi Miss Vivian bilang itu, biaya hidup tidak terlalu mahal. Jangan bandingkan di sini dengan di London atau di kota-kota besar di Manchester. Biaya hidup di sini ya istilahnya masih affordable lah. Affordable untuk mahasiswa. Kira-kira ya sebulan itu untuk makan asumsikan bisa 300 pound, 600 pound lah, seperti itu. Asal jangan boros ya. Kalau ngikutin gaya hidup, kalau mengikuti lifestyle sini ya tetap aja kurang nanti seperti itu. Ya, karena kadang-kadang kan di sini kan kita kan berbenturan culture ya dengan orang-orang sini. Seperti itu.
Yeah, so if you live as an ordinary student, the estimated cost is roughly between 7,000 to 8,000 pounds a year. Yeah. So if it's like 7,000 to 8,000 pounds divide into like roughly 9 to 12 months, you can see that the cost of living in Dundee is pretty affordable.
Ya, dan kebetulan saya juga kan karena tidak
9,000 pounds per month, per year.
7 to 8,000 pounds roughly there. A year, for 1 year.
Oh ya, berarti ya lebih gitu.
Yeah, affordable.
Yeah. Rental is very affordable compared to our neighboring cities because, in fact, if you compare the rental prices, right, we are roughly about 45% cheaper than our neighboring cities.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay. This back to Miss Vivian again. From scale 1 to 10, how hard is to live and study in UK, Dundee, Scotland, in your opinion, and could you pass it on to the student? I think, okay,
Yep.
just put the scale, yeah.
Yeah, for to me, I don't think it's difficult to live in the UK as a student.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, because once you have decided where you want to go, I guess it's really about you probably want to think about within the UK which cities that you want to go, what kind of cities that you like. Because for some students, they probably want a more happening or busy city, like big cities like London or Edinburgh
Yeah.
or Manchester or
Yeah.
Liverpool. So those are the cities that they want to go. But for Dundee is not as big or as busy as those cities, but I would say that Dundee is quite a small, quite a right size as a city because you don't really need to stress about adapting to the city. So you can just quickly adapting. You can just adapt to the city quite quickly. Within 1 or 2 weeks, you probably know where to get your grocery, how to actually live as a student within the city, or know some friends because it's not too big. And
Yeah.
Dundee is actually a city known for friendly people, very, very friendly people. So as long as you ask, they will go all out to help you, to be honest. Yep. So those are the characteristics of the city. So I wouldn't think it's difficult at all to 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 be a student in the UK. But we can hear from Dodo because he is
Yeah.
now a student living in the UK.
Oh,
Gimana, Mas Dodo?
jadi bener yang dikatakan Miss Vivian 100%. Karena di Dundee itu kan bukan kota besar ya, bukan kota besar, kota kecil lah. Ya bener, ekonominya dibangun dari dua hal kalau saya lihat sih. Yang pertama tuh dari student pasti dari university, karena di sini ada dua university, ada Aberte dan Dundee, yang besar Dundee. Kemudian dari ini, dari rumah sakit, hospital, Nine Wells Hospital, ya.
Dekat
Karena di
sekali
situ,
ya?
ya dekat sekali, karena ya termasuk diakui untuk fasilitasnya itu sangat lengkap Nine Wells ini. Diakui lah satu Skotlandia lah itu, Nine Wells Hospital. Nah, kemudian itu kalau misalnya teman-teman mau bekerja juga sambilan atau part time, itu juga bisa dilakukan. Karena saya sendiri ambil part time. Saya kerja di ada restoran India Pakistan itu. Ya, saya jadi apa ya? Jadi jadi waitress bar, ya. And the money is good I think ya, because ya saya kerja hanya 10 jam karena saya nggak mau mengganggu pelajaran saya. Jadi hanya ambil hari Jumat dan hari Sabtu tiapnya. Dan the money is good ya, lumayan bisa nambah-nambah pocket money kita. Bisa untuk jalan-jalan ke England kalau mau ke England, karena di sini juga kadang-kadang tuh banyak diskon lah untuk student. Banyak diskon perjalanan untuk student ya. Sangat memperhatikan lah kalau saya lihat nih Skotlandia ini sangat memperhatikan student yang datang ke sini gitu. Jadi semua biaya bisa affordable. Itu sih.
Wah.
Dari saya, Pak. Sangat menarik di sini.
Yeah.
Yang saya rasakan seperti itu.
Okay, thank you. Terus, what's your message to Indonesian students to pursue and start their education during pandemic or after the pandemic? Miss Vivian.
Okay, so for us, I just have only one message because I just want to welcome all of you to Dundee, because no matter where you come from, I know leaving your home country to study abroad is a big transition. But Dundee has been once recorded the highest satisfaction rate in the International Student Barometer. So we also have been named the University of the Year in year 2020 for student experience. So this feedback demonstrates how we prepare and support our international students to assimilate to life in a new country quickly. So making you feel truly welcome when you are miles away from home is always the foremost in our minds. So there's always one saying in Dundee: you are not leaving home, but you are actually coming home. So we are really looking forward to welcoming you to the campus. I know whatever travel complication that you may be facing at the moment, for example, if you are considering to come to us in January, because we do have a January intake, but if you think that there's travel complication, there is some issues probably at your home country that you want to speak to us, please feel free to do it. But we at Dundee cannot wait to welcome you at all.
Interesting.
Sangat interesting.
Yeah.
Di Dundee.
Okay. Ada dari from Gracia. Hi, do you accept students from H&C qualification? If yes, would it be possible to enter to the year 3 in Dundee?
Okay, H&C is the higher national certificate, right?
Mm-hmm.
It depends on which course that you are interested in. So if you are interested to find out if we can accept H&C and what kind of courses, can you please get in touch with AECC, and then we will have a look at your H&C qualification and we will be able to advise from there.
Mm-hmm. That's from Gracia. Jadi, so it's case by case.
Yep, case by case basis. Yep.
Basis, yeah. Okay. Lastly, right now to Mr. Ignatius again. So how do you experience the process from application to enrollment? Why choose University of Dundee? It is our dulu kita di McDonald ya.
Iya. Oke, itu sangat menarik ya. Jadi itu 2020 itu kan sebenarnya saya sebelumnya sudah 3 tahun bekerja sebagai di bidang audit. Ya. Terus ya ada dorongan juga dari keluarga untuk melanjutkan S2 gitu katanya. Saya juga ingin sih waktu itu saya coba-coba juga chevening. Dan ya memang tahu sendirilah karena kan ketat sekali ya ininya ya. Jadi saya waktu itu coba di bulan Oktober tuh saya sudah coba-coba, terus saya daftar tuh saya nggak lolos tuh ininya istilahnya esai kan, kalau chevening itu kan buat esai. Saya nggak lolos, terus saya pikir lagi ada jalan lain nggak ya gitu. Terus itu pas sekali saya dihubungin Pak Ferry ini pas banget itu. Itu saya lagi daftar dan dibantuin juga karena kebetulan om tante saya di sini kan, mereka suggest di sini. Karena saya juga mau belajar tentang energi gitu kan. Nah, terus suggest di sini ada center nih, katanya center untuk belajar energi katanya. Oh iya bagus juga berarti ya kan. Salah satu center tuh kan nggak banyak ya, center for energy itu kan nggak banyak di dunia kan. Nah, di sini Dundee ini termasuk bagus karena di Scotland juga kan pelopor renewable energy kan dari Scotland juga. Ini kayaknya bagus sekali nih, saya ambil kesempatannya nih. Terus saya daftar dan waktu itu pas sekali Pak Ferry menghubungi saya gitu dari WhatsApp. Itu saya waktu itu bulan November akhir kalau nggak salah deh. Karena sudah mau Januari intake itu sudah dekat lagi gitu istilahnya. Pak Ferry terus dia WhatsApp terus telepon ya Pak ya, sorry telepon terus ya kita ngobrol. Dan Pak Ferry ini kebetulan salah satu yang mewakili untuk dari AECC Global tuh mewakili untuk University of Dundee. Wah, jodoh ini kayaknya nih. Sudah match nih, Wah, terus dibantu Pak Ferry segala istilahnya segala dokumen-dokumen yang dibutuhkan dibantu, kemudian dikenalkan juga ke Miss Vivian, representatif Southeast Asia for University of Dundee. Dan kita saya benar-benar dibantu lah from both of them dari segala persiapannya, terutama juga Miss Vivian juga langsung membantu saya untuk istilah tes apa? What do you call it, Miss? English test.
Okay, so it's an internal test.
Internal test, yeah.
Yeah, it's an internal English test that Dundee offer to students.
And you
Yes.
pass it. And he passed
Yeah,
it.
and I pass it.
Yep,
Karena
exactly.
saya juga sebenarnya ambil IELTS kan. Saya sebenarnya ambil IELTS tapi waktu itu keluarnya agak lama, butuh 2 minggu, sedangkan internal test ini keluarnya cepat sekali gitu, hanya 2-3 hari dan saya pas. Terus waktu itu dokumen yang dibutuhkan tinggal satu itu sih untuk menerima LOE dari University of Dundee, dan akhirnya saya lolos. Ya sudah aman. Terus bulan-bulan Januari akhir saya berangkat ke Dundee. Untungnya waktu itu Indonesia belum red list, jadi tidak ada kewajiban untuk karantina seperti itu. Ya itu yang pertama. Terus kenapa saya pilih Dundee tuh? Yang pertama tuh karena tadi yang saya sudah bilang, karena yang pertama Dundee punya center yang bagus untuk belajar energi, dan ya lebih ke energinya lebih ke ekonomi, dan ada ekonomi, ada finance, ada law, tapi kebanyakan orang-orang ambil law ya, hukum. Kemudian kedua tadi yang saya sudah sebutkan, Skotlandia tuh tempat yang sangat bagus sekali untuk belajar energi, karena ya nanti juga bulan-bulan Oktober tanggal 31 tuh kan ada COP26, itu akan diadakan di Scotland, di Glasgow.
Wow.
Jadi itu tentang energi terbarukan lah, karena kita kan sekarang kan sedang mengalami pemanasan global ya, global warming itu. Nanti akan di situ, jadi pembesar-pembesar dari segala negara tuh akan datang ke situ. Terus yang ketiga tuh Scotland tuh juga beautiful place. Jadi jangan kira Scotland tuh kayak desa ya, dia emang desa sih, emang agak apa ya, agak rural sih. Cuman kalau kalian sudah ke Scotland tuh, wah kalian pasti bisa falling in love with Scotland lah, karena pemandangannya tuh sangat bagus. Apalagi kalau kalian nanti kalau kalian bisa ke Scotland dan sempatkan diri ke Isle of Skye, itu sangat, wah, seperti di dongeng, negeri dongeng lah, bagus sekali. Nah, kemudian ya itu saja sih 4. Terus yang selanjutnya kayak tadi, karena om dan tante saya ada di sini, seperti itu. Seperti itu sih.
Oke.
Ya.
Ini ada pertanyaan lagi. Most foreign students enter University of Dundee starting with bachelor or masters? Orang asing banyak ambil S1 atau S2?
We have a mix. So we also have undergraduate. We also have student like Dodo, which go in as a master student. But for Indonesian students, I would say majority of them are doing the postgraduate studies with us. We also really hope to see some students who actually come and do a bachelor degree with us as well.
I see.
Yeah.
So right now, it's most probably, I could say, master degrees has more numbers here.
From Indonesia.
How about from Malaysia?
Malaysia is more, it's a bachelor degree market. So, Malaysia and Singapore is more a bachelor degree. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So back to Mr. Dodo again. Tell us your experience during pandemic and online study. Like, I think maybe you can, lebih detail lagi, Pak. Mas.
Ya tadi sih sudah saya ceritakan sih tadi ya. Sudah ngomong tadi Pak. Intinya waktu lockdown. Nah, mungkin yang sekarang ya, semester sekarang kan sudah nggak lockdown nih. Jadi kita sudah bisa belajar tatap muka, face to face in the class. Tapi kalau misalnya masih ada teman-teman yang belum datang ke sini, yang belum bisa datang ke Dundee, itu mereka masih bisa juga belajar dari online. Tapi ya tetap lebih enak ya di kelas kan ya.
Face to face gitu.
Teman, ya karena discuss dengan teman-teman, terus dengan lecturernya. Seperti itu. Ya sudah open semua lah di sini, karena itu tadi, karena vaksin semua sudah hampir tercakupi ya vaksinnya di sini. Jadi bahkan tinggal booster untuk orang-orang yang sudah lansia itu. Jadi sudah mulai aman lah. Di sini kasus tuh tinggi. Terakhir saya lihat tuh masih 3.000 ya. Tapi kematian sangat sedikit, nggak sampai 20 kalau nggak salah.
Wow, rendah ya.
Iya, makanya pemerintah sini sudah berani buka border untuk orang-orang datang ke Skotlandia gitu. Seperti itu. Itu sih,
tadi
Pak.
udah ngomong soal itu juga, support given udah dibahas ya.
Sudah support given sudah sangat disupport.
So what is your message to Indonesian student to pursue and start their education? Sebagai mantan nanti menjadi alumni nih.
Iya, kalau saya sih gimana ya? Kalau memang sudah siap, do not doubt yourself lah. Kalau sudah siap, because you cannot find anything in your doubt, you know. So jadi melangkah saja. Kalau memang sudah siap segalanya, kalau misalnya sudah siap untuk sudah siap secara mental, sudah siap secara finance, you can go and then daftar saja ke university yang kamu mau. Tapi kalau di sini kan Dundee lah, daftar saja Dundee. Kadang-kadang ya juga fortune favors the bold, you know. Kadang-kadang orang berani tuh malah untungnya banyak gitu lah. Seperti itu.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. Any question like that you would like to add, or something that you want to add, Miss Vivian Chow or Mr. Dodo?
Not really.
Not really.
Yeah. We look forward to see you in Dundee.
Yes. Biar banyak teman Indonesia nih di sini nih.
Yeah. And then so that Dodo can set up Indonesian association.
Ya, kalau ada orang.
Yeah, and also if you have any question about coming to Dundee, or if you want to know about a particular course or entry requirement, just feel free to get in touch with AECC, and then we can set up a separate session to go through question that you have.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you, Miss Vivian. Thank you, Pak. Nomor HP-nya masih sama ya, Mas ya?
Nomor HP saya sudah ganti nomor HP sini.
Oke, bisa dites nanti ya?
Oh, bisa. Nanti saya bisa. Nanti saya bisa hubungin Pak Ferry.
Yeah. I try to connect him with my new student, Miss Vivian.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So like,
Dodo is happy to be the ambassador for Dundee. Yep.
Yeah. I'm happy to help her or him as well.
Yeah, he's a brand ambassador, of Dundee.
Miss Vivian is a brand ambassador.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot for having us to AECC. Thanks a lot for this.
Yeah. Thank you, Miss Vivian and Pak Ferry.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot. Thanks for your help, Dodo.
Yeah, thank you, Miss.
Okay, let me finish this. Gitu aja teman-teman semua, bapak-bapak dan ibu-ibu. Semoga mendapat info lengkap mengenai belajar di University of Dundee. Dan ini memang luar biasa karena ini ada pelajar, ini saya kemarin waktu itu bulan Januari tahun ini saya kirim, dan ini orangnya luar biasa, Pak Ignatius Dodo Leontino. Okay, Miss Vivian, thank you. Mr. Ignatius, thank you. Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye.
Thank you, Miss. Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
The University of Dundee is an exciting place to be.
Incredible.
Thrilling.
Second nature.
Fantastic place to be.
A very helpful group of people.
Full of collaborative projects that are really exciting to work on.
A great place.
Fantastic.
Amazing.
The start to my future.
A wonderful place to be.
Home from home.
Fantastic.
Amazing. Yes.
Dundee is one place that's welcoming to everyone.
A great place to come and study.
That's the thing about life. It can be unpredictable, but your dreams need not be. How far would you go to make your dreams come true? How close are you to reaching those goals set by you? While others focus on a new normal, you focus on a new beginning. Look around for what inspires you. Build your narrative. After all, it's your story to tell. Take a chance. Take a leap. Begin your study abroad journey with us.